Wemby really proved himself over this last season.
And next, we'll give away our 2K TV Most Proven Award to the player with the most wins in the Proving Ground this year.
Congratulations, BTA TNB.
The WNBA just tipped off an exciting new season, but in NBA 2K25, the excitement has been strong since launch.
That's true, and the next winner earned the title of the WMVP with over 8,000 wins in W.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. It's the Philadelphia 76ers and the East All-Stars. And so it's the East with the tip. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Oubre out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then it's George. And it's Grimes in at the two-guard.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
Maxey looking it over. Passes it to Oubre. They grab their own miss. Here's Embiid. Towns with the defensive effort.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now, here's Oubre. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
And there's the bucket from Tatum.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson did give me a few minutes to catch up with him. When I asked him how hard it is to game plan for Paul George, he just chuckled. He said he's one of the hardest guys in the league to guard. I really challenged our team to make sure we're communicating whenever he has the ball. It will be, as always, a team-first approach to slowing down PG-13. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Shot by Grimes. No good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Giannis Antetokounmpo taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with. A beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him. An attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Evan Mobley's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Jaylen Brown comes in for Jason Tatum. Cunningham, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And Lillard subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. The 76ers off to a slow start. They trail by 7. Butler against Lillard. Now here's Butler. He's covered closely. Shot clock at 5. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Second chance shot, and there's the nice layup by Drummond.
One of the key components of Drummond's game. He's an intimidating presence on the offensive glass.
Good D by Drummond. The 76ers trail by 5. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
The free throw drops for Butler. And so Butler nails both of them. Butler against Lillard. With 4 seconds on the clock. Up and in on the layup.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
And that does it for the first quarter. With East All-Stars up on top, leading by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the East All-Stars?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, Yabusele out there with George. Then there's Maxey. And it's Bona in at the 5 spot. Here's McCain. Pass to Bona. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the East. 3-point lead. Mobley outside to the middle. Here's Garland. Maxey with the block. And he gets it back. Inside. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Tyler Hero. He's checked in for the East.
Substitution on the court.
The East leading by 3. Up top, Brown. Defended by George.
2 minutes
Brown against George.
2 minutes.
That doesn't go either for Brown. Here's Philadelphia. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And it's Bona missing. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always. Here's what the East is going with right now. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Evan Mobley. And it's Jason Tatum in for Brown. Now, here's Maxey. Still yet to score. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Damian Lillard checked in for Garland. And then for Philadelphia, Edwards, he's checked in for George. And it's Butler in for Maxey. Four on the shot clock. And Butler puts up a deep 3. Grimes passes to Embiid. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Siakam, high post. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Siakam's got his first points of the night.
And always nice to have an inside-out threat like Siakam. He can have an impact anywhere on the floor.
Outside Edwards. Offensive rebound. Oubre. Embiid. And Embiid detonates for the putback slam.
The size and strength of Embiid, he is absolutely mammoth. Really hard to deal with. You may need a couple of guys to box him out.
Towns, no luck. The 76ers trail by 3.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And it's Butler missing. Siakam deciding where to go with it. He feeds it to Lillard. Off target at the rim.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. East All-Stars lead by 3. And we'll be back with you right after this. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And so here is Philadelphia. It's a 3-point game. We've got Jalen Brunson. Antetokounmpo out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Tatum in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. Embiid, no good. Here are the East All-Stars. Outside Tatum. The 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Maxi's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Jason Tatum grabs the board. The East leading by 3. Here's Giannis. Rebound by the 76ers. Maxi's got his 5th rebound in this one. And there's the drive. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Embiid dishes to Oubre. That one's not going to go. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the East. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Towns. Another shot, and he uses the glass on the layup. Towns has got the lead up to 7 now for the East All-Stars.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him. And we have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. A completely new group for the East All-Stars. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. George against Brown. Three-pointer. Butler. The shot's good on the assist by George. Butler's got 5.
Seeing George spread the wealth and picking up the assist, I think he's a better player when he's sharing the ball like that.
Cunningham outside. Holds it up there for Mobley. Here's McCain. Covered by Siakam. Over to the wing. Here's Yabusele. Scoreless thus far. That's tipped and stolen by Mobley. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. They get it back. Cunningham. The layup off target. Mobley against Butler. The shot, no good. Good D by Mobley. Brown inside the line. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. The third quarter comes to a close.
East All-Stars.
East All-Stars up on top. They're up by 4.
13.
And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And so in the game for the 76ers, we've got Oubre, and it's Grimes in at the small forward. Towns finds Brunson. Brunson takes off. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss.
And another great rebound there. I mean, he's pulled down a ton of them, and the size issue has not been a problem here today.
Oubre can't get it to go.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. And here we go. Brunson heading to the hoop. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. And now it's an 8-point East All-Star lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the East All-Stars.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, where they just jump at it. And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
And the 76ers call time here. They're trailing by 10. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. The East making the switch. Tatum's checked in. Embiid, he's checked in for the 76ers. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. They were asking the team to play faster, push the ball. Coach told their players, hey, look, in this league, fast break points are the easiest. We need more of them. Can't argue with that. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now here's Towns after the miss from Joel Embiid. Towns, no luck. The 76ers trail by 10. Here's Maxey. The 76ers again can't hit it.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Antetokounmpo, no good. And it's Maxey with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Antetokounmpo passes to Brunson. Now here's Towns. Over Oubre. Towns, no luck.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I agree with it. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Maxey on the wing. Here's Embiid. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Outside Tatum. So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.